What happens when your money isn't controlled by your own country? The CFA franc is the answer to that question. Born on December 26, 1945, the CFA franc was created by France to protect its colonies from the devaluation of the French franc after World War II. But the system didn't die with colonialism. It survived independence. It evolved. And today it still shapes the economies of 14 African nations. Two currency zones, West and Central Africa, remain pegged first to the French franc and now to the euro under the promise of stability. But that stability came with a price. Seigniorage, the profit a government earns from issuing currency, does not stay in Africa. In the CFA system, it flows outward, limiting African governments' ability to invest in infrastructure, industry, schools, healthcare, and economic transformation. Here's how the system really works. The CFA franc is tied to a fixed rate. 1 euro equals 655.957 CFA francs. Member nations must deposit a portion of their reserves in France, and France guarantees convertibility. It's like someone else holds your wallet. You can spend your money, but they decide the rules. The consequences are severe. CFA nations cannot adjust their currency in a crisis. They cannot control inflation independently. They cannot use monetary tools to stimulate growth. And they depend on external approval for decisions their own people never voted on. Economic sovereignty becomes an illusion. But today, Africa is pushing back. ECOWAS has announced the launch of the ECO, a new regional currency planned for July 1st, 2027. Senegal's President Bassirou Diomaye Faye has declared that the CFA franc will soon become a relic of the past. Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, no longer willing to operate under foreign monetary control, are building new institutions under the Alliance of Sahel states, including their own central bank and investment funds. This is more than economic reform. This is a revolution echoing the visions of Nkrumah, Lumumba, and Sankara, a demand that Africa's wealth serve African people, not foreign powers.